Now, advertising predictions. I think there's going to be ads absolutely everywhere. I don't care what people talk about, too much publicity. Right now there's a lot of one-to-one marketing. All of your smartphones, all of your iPads, they have that one-to-one. But everywhere you go have ads. That's not going to change. Of course, mobile, social, and video. And you can even see on the Facebook stories now, you have videos that are there. So there's a lot happening there. It's very powerful. They can really push messaging. It's very sticky for consumers. Multi-screens. Now you can watch your Netflix on your iPhone, in your tablet, in your TV. That's going to happen, but for advertisers, it opens a huge space. You guys have heard of Solomo, perhaps, which is really just the way of doing advertising for social, local, and mobile. And then retargeting is a big thing in the news now. I think that's going to increase because the returns, the ROIs, they're finding them to be there. So if you think for advertisers now, it's the most frustrating and I think the most exciting period because you have so many options that you can include in your 360 kind of advertising holistic approach. Brands increasingly grow in creating content. So now no longer I think people are going to hire agencies to create their content, but brands have to create those really appealing contents for consumers to go online and get all that information and be sold on what the brands are selling. Yeah, too many options, right? So you gotta get the very savvy advertisers, the not so savvy advertisers, and then the ones that really get it. And that's what you want as an advertising company or an agency or a brand. I think you really need to think outside the box. Are you kind of that old school one-trick pony that you're used to, or you want to open your horizons to do new things? Very fast-paced. I think if you don't adapt, you're gonna die, or you're not gonna reach the next milestone. And again, it is confusing enough. All these technologies, they're so big, so there is that learning curve. Now, the interesting thing about that one-to-one marketing is that consumers can pretty much shut off your message, right? You can do things in Pandora, if you pay a little bit, you don't hear the ads. So it's almost they're giving a lot of these things. So you as a marketer, how are you gonna get your message in front of people? So it's at eye level. So it's in front of them in a way that actually you can track. So this year is the year that I think brands and products are going to say, okay, we measure all of our metrics online. Some of them, I think, there's fraud of how pay-per-clicks, how many clicks you're seeing. But if you think of the offline world, there's no metrics. There's $7 billion spent in advertising outdoors, but there's zero intelligence. So if you're a CMO of a company and you're spending all this money, they're like, okay, what are the ROIs and results of what you're doing? That doesn't exist. And so my big thing, and of course I'm doing a little bit of a push on AdMobilize, is are you going to embrace innovation in this space, or are you just going to keep the status quo? I hope some of you go for breaking the status quo. Right? So consumers, on our side of the consumer, they will focus on control. Anytime, anywhere, any device. And you want